Hello and welcome to today's 10-minute full body workout. What you need is some kind of weights. So if you don't have any weights available, then resistance bands will work. If you don't have any of those, you can get tins of beans. I do have resistance bands and dumbbells available on my website, so I'll pop the link. The link will be somewhere, probably at the top, and you'll be able to have a look there and purchase anything that you need. So what I have got a pair of dumbbells. I've also got a kettlebell. So I'll be kind of alternating between the two. You can use one or the other. But yeah, otherwise that is it. I will do a recording with resistance bands as well, so you can see how to work it. So I'll start the timer. We're going 2 rounds, 45 seconds for the exercises, and 15 seconds rest. So our first one, standing up nice and tall, grab your weights. We're going to do a bent over row with a deadlift. So push the hips back, and then bent over row, so squeeze our shoulder blades together, go down, and then stand up. Okay? Bend over, and stand up. Okay? I like to bend the knees, especially as we go through pregnancy. Me in particular, I'm locking my knees out and kind of squeezing my glutes. So keep the knees soft, and as you stand up, they don't have to lock, hyperextend, and that will keep you from over squeezing your glutes. Okay, so our next one, this is where I prefer a kettlebell, but you can use maybe one weight. So have the weight with your hands in the middle. We're going to squat, click, click, and then as we come up, we're driving the arms up, elbows out. So I'll show you this round with the weight, and I'll show you with the kettlebell afterwards. Inhale, exhale. Feet are grounded. In. Good. So that exhale is all about relieving pressure off the pelvic floor, supporting the back, strengthening the core muscles. Good, rest. Grab both weights. So with the weights, just make sure, it doesn't matter what size weights you use, but make sure you're still able to breathe, okay? So head up, shoulders back. Inhale, exhale, bring them up. Ground the feet, keep the knees slightly bent. So bicep curls you might think aren't very functional, but when you're holding a capsule like that for a while, or looped it through your arm, you're going to need strong arms, strong biceps. Good. So try and keep the rest of the body still, so you're not swinging. These are isolated. Good, rest. Now I'm going to drop single weight again. Have my hands either side, and this is a push out. So imagine that you are putting baby in car seat. It's kind of that movement. So push out. And I'm just going to turn to the side, so make sure you are pushing out and you're extending your arms. You're not doing that because that's just a bicep curl. And make sure you're upright and you're not leaning back to counterbalance. This is why I've gone down to one weight. our next one is a press up. Now, I'm going to go against the chair to show you, because as we go through, if your bump gets a bit big and you get a bit difficult getting to the floor, you can go elevated, tuck the hips under, lower yourself. I've recorded a few workouts today, so my arms are getting a bit tired, so this is an easier option. So inhale, exhale. So as you exhale, you're again engaging the core, supporting the pelvic floor. Okay, let's stand back up. I'm going to show you with the kettlebell this time. So, for our deadlift, pivoting at the hips, and then let's do a row, and then stand up. Okay, push the hips back, pull to your middle, about the bottom of your ribs, diaphragm area, and then stand up. Make sure you're not over squeezing. Nice and just natural. Nearly there. Let's do one more. Good. So, staying with the kettlebell if that's what you've got, we're going to do our squat and upright row. So they're similar. You just turn to the side. A deadlift, you're going down, and the hips kind of stay in the same spot. When you're squatting, you're bending the knees and the bum's going down. Okay, so bum's going back or bum's going down. So squat and then up. Squat. And as you work your way up, as I said before, make sure you can still breathe. And do an exercise that's appropriate for you. If the tummy's getting in the way, then the upright row is probably not a good move. So just use this one earlier on. We're going to go back to the dumbbells for bicep curls. So palms facing forward, elbows glued to your side. So when you have light weights, it's kind of easier. When you've got heavier weights, it's harder. Then you really notice the exhale on exertion. So bear that in mind. Good, 10 more seconds. Okay, I'm lowering one weight down. So you might think, why are you reducing? Because 2 kilos is fine when it's close to the body. When you're holding it out, it weighs a lot more. It feels like it weighs a lot more. So I'd rather go light and build up than start too heavy and either feel like I have to carry on and cause myself an injury. Or waste time regressing and regressing and regressing. At least with the lighter weight, you can go faster, do more reps, still get a good result. last one. I'm going to go back to our press-ups. Again, next to, against a, I'll go on the floor for the last one. Here we go, so hands in line with the shoulders, down, exhale all the way up. So shorten the distance between your ribs and your hips, proud chest. Nearly there, couple more. Good, have a little stretch if you need to. Stretch out those shoulders. Okay, so that brings us to the end of that full body session. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Tag me in the group and I will see you in a future video. Bye for now.